covering news where you live. This is 5 News at 6.
He started shooting, and I was looking at his face. I think I had 10 seconds, 5 to 10 seconds to look at him, to try to remember who he was and why he was doing that or whatever. And then the shots came through the glass.
2 civilians and 1 police officer are dead after a man goes on a shooting rampage at a Planned Parenthood clinic in Colorado. We'll have more details on that story in just a moment. Good evening, I'm Ellen Thalls. Before we get to the rest of today's news headlines, let's check in with Sean with a look at the heavy rain falling where you live.
Well, right now it's a little bit more on the drier side. We dealt with the heavier rain earlier this morning, but this afternoon been a little bit more hit or miss, and mostly miss at this point. Taking a look at Max 5 Doppler radar, just a few showers over towards the west end of Fayetteville, but overall not looking at as much action as we go forward through the rest of tonight. So we're not going to really add too much to these totals that we're seeing right now. Over the past 48 hours, we've picked up close to about 2 3/4 of an inch in Fort Smith and Fayetteville, about 3 1/4 of an inch in Bentonville. A lot higher totals, especially as you go into eastern Oklahoma, including Sallisaw and Tahlequah, coming in with half a foot in Tahlequah. Now, as we head down towards Mena, 18 inches is a little bit too high. That rain gauge is a little bit off. They actually saw about 8 to 10 inches, which is still a lot of rain. We're still going to be talking about a little bit more rain moving through. We'll time everything out with Futurecast coming up in just a bit.
Okay, Sean, thanks. We're following a developing story from near the Bobby Hopper Tunnel, where 9 people, including 3 infants, are injured in a multi-car crash. Arkansas State Police say at least 4 vehicles were involved in the accident on Interstate 49 near mile marker 39 near around 2:40 this afternoon. You're looking at a photo of traffic backed up on the interstate. Troopers say none of the injuries are life-threatening, but victims were taken to area hospitals to be treated. Troopers say the accident is likely rain-related, but do say the crash is still under investigation. Springdale police say a man is behind bars after he beat a woman multiple times before locking her in a room. This man, Charles Lanos, faces felony aggravated assault charges as well as numerous other misdemeanor charges. Police say the incident started this morning when Lanos began hitting the victim after an argument. The victim said Lanos then pushed her into a room and blocked the door. Lanos' bond has not yet been set, but he will make his first court appearance on Monday. Heavy rain is definitely having an effect on our area. Earlier today, the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers issued a small craft advisory for the Arkansas River. They cited high water levels, strong currents, and large debris as the reason behind the advisory. The Corps of Engineers say currently the water flow rate at dams in Fort Smith and Russellville are nearly double the safe limit. For more information on the advisory, you can head to our website, 5newsonline.com. Besides dangerous river conditions, the heavy rain is also canceling several local events where you live. In Paris, the annual Christmas parade and Trail of Holiday Lights ceremony had to be rescheduled due to weather. The new date for the event will be Friday, December 4th at 6 o'clock. The parade will start near the 600 block of West Walnut Street, go around the courthouse, and will end by the Big Red Corner store. Before the parade, a festival with live entertainment will be held at 5 that evening. The Christmas parade of the Ozarks has also been rescheduled due to weather. The parade was set to take place tonight, but according to the Springdale Chamber of Commerce, it will now be held on Monday, November 30th. The parade is scheduled to begin at 6 in the evening. Another event rescheduled today during the heavy rains is the 21st annual Riverfront Grand Prix. The motocross event was set to take place today and tomorrow, but event organizers decided to reschedule the race to next weekend due to most of the trails being flooded out. The Grand Prix starts off on Saturday at 8 in the morning in Fort Smith. Well, it's Small Business Saturday, and that means big sales. 5 News reporter Chandler Rogers is in our Northwest Arkansas newsroom with more on why this day is so important for local businesses. Chandler.
Well, if you're shopping local today, you're not only helping yourself by getting the best deals, you're also helping small businesses grow and boosting your local economy. Small Business Saturday is all about giving back to your city. When you shop local, the money stays local. Small local stores are running big deals today to encourage people to help small businesses grow. This help keeps unique stores like Riff Raff in Fayetteville in business and gets more people talking about their merchandise. But of course, days like today help with the shoppers too, with some stores running huge sales. Store associates say this is one of their busiest weekends of the year, but they don't mind.
You're helping your neighbor, you're helping your community, and when you shop local, all the money goes back into the local. Like if you shop here, it'll go back into Fayetteville, and so it can just help boost our economy around here. It can help boost the city, all sorts of different things like that.
Now, Cyber Monday starts in only a couple of days, so if you can't make it out today, a lot of local stores will also be having sales online.
All right, thanks Chandler. And well, with the holidays just weeks away, a new holiday activity kicks off this weekend. The Gardenland Express train display is in full swing at the Botanical Garden of the Ozarks. Aside from the trains, there were also loads of fun holiday activities for kids to take part in. We spoke with one of the event organizers to tell us more about the display.
Well, we've always enjoyed doing this, and it's fun having coming out after we've been running all summer in our own layouts, and we come out and get to run them a little bit during the holiday season and share some fun with the people and the kids. And a lot of adults like this probably as much as the kids.
The Gardenland Express is open again tomorrow from 1 until 4 in the afternoon. You can also catch the display again the next 2 weekends as well. Across the nation, the suspected Planned Parenthood shooter is being held without bond. Robert Deere is due to appear in court on Monday. He's the man accused of opening fire at the Colorado Springs Clinic. Andy Rose reports.
Early Saturday morning, officers escort their fallen brother as his body is taken away from the scene of yet another tragic shooting. Garrett Swayze was one of 3 people shot dead at a Planned Parenthood in Colorado Springs. 9 others, including 5 officers, were injured in the attack.
And then the shots came through the glass. And then I started bleeding. As I was looking at him, I saw blood.
Police believe this is the man he was looking at, 57-year-old Robert Deere. Investigators have not released a motive.
You can certainly infer what it may have been in terms of where it took place and the manner in which it took place, but we don't have any confirmation from any of the investigation yet as to what the precise motive was.
Planned Parenthood delivers reproductive health care and sex education to women and men across the United States. It has come under attack before. In a statement, President Obama didn't mention the controversies surrounding Planned Parenthood, but he did offer praise to Swayze and the other responders. It's a sentiment echoed by their colleagues.
They laid their lives in the line today to prevent the disaster today that we witnessed getting worse.
As the community mourns the dead, the survivors are left shaken by the incident.
I don't like feeling helpless. That's why I was angry, I guess. It's not right. It's not right.
I'm Andy Rose reporting.
Officer Swayze leaves behind a wife and 2 young children. The other 2 victims in the shooting have not yet been identified. Police say a love triangle has led to a murder in Texas. Detectives say 78-year-old Dennis Gibson shot his wife and his wife's lover. The lover was taken by life flight to the hospital but was later pronounced dead. The wife is expected to recover. Investigators took the elderly suspect into custody this morning. They say he confessed to the shooting.
That's a little scary, but I mean, it's hard to believe. He's always been a very quiet, nice, considerate man. He comes and tells us stuff like, oh, your lights are on, oh, something's happening, stuff like that.
Police say the victim came to the house to pick up the woman to take her out to celebrate a birthday.
Well, we've seen rain all through this holiday weekend so far. We're going to talk about a little bit more coming our way coming up.
And we're not the only state seeing severe weather right now. We'll show you the ice storms and heavy rain hitting Oklahoma and Texas. Plus, a Florida woman says her life was saved all thanks to the heroic actions of a Tinder match. See how the dating app matched her with the perfect kidney donor when we return.
You're watching 5 News, the most watched local news at 6.